A lot of questions along these lines. If we could poll the panelists here very quickly, how many of you see post-ops on day one? And how many of you soak your sutures in iodine? So I'll start, and I'll say that I actually do not see my post-ops on day one usually, and I do not soak in iodine.
I don't see them post-op day one. I see them 1 week, and I don't soak.
I don't soak. I usually don't see them post-op day one.
I don't soak, and actually I don't see them until post-op week 6, the same way Marshall Parks did.
Same, nothing.
No soak 1 week.
Great. I'm the only soaker here. So the point is, though, it's not really a big problem. First of all, you use the betadine for the prep in the conjunctiva, and as I said, if you put it on after the speculum. And so you can take some of that betadine and actually dilute it further, because actually 1 to 2% betadine is much more bactericidal than the full concentration. And just lay your sutures in. And by the way, it also makes the sutures easier to see because it makes them dark.
Can I ask a question? I assume the suture is coming sterile out of the package. And it's really after it's being passed through the sclera that is being cultured and is found to be contaminated. Is that correct?
No, the reverse. The needles were cultured
before
penetration and before use into the globe.
But not right out of the package. They were
being outside
on the table and things like that.
Well, there's a lot of space between the instrument table, the patches of the needle, and over the drapes. And maybe I know there's also controversy about how to drape the eyes, where some leave the lashes exposed, some don't. So where are these bacteria coming from? They're coming from conjunctival secretion, I believe.
So basically all the instruments that we're using in surgery are contaminated while we're doing the surgeries. And no one is really cultured the instrument. It's probably not only even the needle, but the instrument is being open for 30 minutes, sitting on a table, going back and forth, and that's probably what is really contaminating the needle, perhaps. I don't know.
Well, I don't think it's entirely preventive, as I said, but it's a small step to reduce the bacterial load as far as I'm concerned. And as I said, the ones that were cultured after being soaked, the contamination rate had dropped way down to 10%.
Yeah, wow.
So David began this session by saying this is the end, and this is really the end. So I just want to, my job is going to be to close this up. I want to thank all the speakers on this panel and for the rest of the day, as well as the program committee. The committee did a lot of work for this, and it's basically Jeff Hunter, David Morrison, Jenna Hederi, Stacy Pinellas, Gil Binnenbaum, Nils Mungen, and especially Scott Larson, who was really the chair of this. And so thank you to all of you. The San Francisco theme was hippies and tie-dye, and I don't know what we're going to do for Las Vegas. So I want to thank also Maria Schweers from APOS, and also Melanie Rafferty and Anna Lestrange from the AAO.